Sony has a lot of experience in 3D. Sony Pictures ImageWorks has produced a number of 3D features, and we've learned an awful lot about what makes comfortable 3D, what makes enjoyable 3D, and a lot of that has informed the products that we're developing. Now that we have the technology not only to shoot it, but to show it, whether it's in cinemas or in the home, people are really starting to embrace this.
The 3D that exists now has never existed before. Cinema is all about immersion. It's all about suspension of disbelief, kind of being immersed in a story. If you want to make an immersive movie, 3D is good at drawing the audience into a world. Creatively, you make choices about where the convergence is, about how strong the 3D effect is, about where you're putting the audience's eye. What works very well is things that give an image depth. In Resident Evil, there's a fantastic fight scene where all the shower heads have been decapitated, so the rain is kind of spouting up, hitting the ceiling. This level of 3D is a completely new experience.
What makes this particular point in time very interesting is that there's a culmination of all different types of programming that are coming together. Whether it be sports programming or theatrical film releases. So now people are offered a number of different options when it comes to 3D viewing choices. And certainly games is an exciting portion of that.
I think gaming is going to be the sort of killer content that's going to drive the consumer explosion in 3D. It's a completely different experience when you view racing games in true 3D. Games like MotorStorm Pacific Rift is a real fast and furious, we call it brutal racing. You have jungle island with incredible vistas in the background, really chaotic racing with the cars around you. 3D with that has been absolutely fantastic. The sense of speed's greatly enhanced in the game as well. It feels more exciting when you're playing it. Sony's the only business in the world that has the full hardware and content chain within its core business.
We've got the cinema experience, we've got electronics experience with the TVs, we've got cameras, we make movies, we make games, and we all work very closely together on this. So there's a whole wealth of experience we're drawing across our corporation to make sure that Sony's 3D is the best 3D in the world.
We're using electronic shutter glasses to deliver a full high-def experience to each eye. With the Bravia television and the PlayStation in the home, we can create experiences that truly feel like an extension of our world.
Watching at home can be a very immersive experience. You watch them with the lights down, you're kind of close to your TV screen. 3 dimensions in home viewing is only going to increase that experience exponentially.
We put people in front of the Bravia, give them the glasses, and their jaws drop. They look at this and they realize this is what people are talking about. This is a whole new thing.
People are interested in it, but they don't really get it until they see it. Just sit them down, put them in front of the TV, and then it clicks.
There's a whole generation of young filmgoers who are growing up watching animated 3D films. For them, cinema going and home movie watching is a 3D experience. As people become used to it, you know, they're going to want everything in 3D.